Happy holidays, Patriots. I'm Danny.
And I'm Lily.
And here's The Patriot.
Hope you all had an amazing Thanksgiving, and we also hope that you will have a great upcoming holiday break.
Our main focus for today is the various art forms around Fort D as the year comes to an end.
This New Year is approaching quickly, and so is the Riot Rundown, so without further ado, it's time for the Riot Rundown.
What's going on, Patriots? I'm Jalen.
And I'm Piper.
And this is your
Riot Rundown.
Winter is here, and so are the sports. Our varsity wrestling team won Wednesday away at non-conference meet against Cane Bay by a score of 45-21. The boys' basketball team had a winning streak of 6-0. Unfortunately, the streak was broken with a buzzer beater loss to North Charleston High School with a score of 64-61. The boys took a win against James Island with the final score of 39-31, with Rod Simmons being the player of the game. Congrats, Rod.
The varsity girls also lost their 6-0 winning streak in a 31-33 loss to North Charleston. But congratulations to AJ Bowman for being player of the game against North Charleston. In their victory on December 13th, the Lady Players went against Burke High School and won with a score of 47-54, with Rihanna Young being the player of the game. Congrats, Lady Patriots.
Keep showing out, Patriots. Make sure to come out and support your fellow Patriots games and matches on their journey to a successful season.
Speaking of sports, track and baseball conditioning have begun. If you are interested in representing the Fort's track or baseball team, see Coach Stewart and Coach Coe for information on the track and Coach Sayer for baseball.
A lot of our Patriots have been up and active, doing great things around the fort and the community.
Many things over the last few months have been produced that showed off how spectacular and creative our programs are.
Here's a glance into Fort's amazing fine arts program.
My name is Kevin Morrissey.
Heather Merritt.
How many years have you been a teacher for?
This is year number 16 for me.
I've been a teacher 12 years at Fort Dorchester High School, but total I have been a teacher for almost, I would say, 21, 22 years.
Got you interested in the arts to begin with?
It's the only thing that I was really good at. It was fun. I just like making pictures and doing some drawings. And I needed a job, so I decided to become an art teacher.
I wouldn't even know my life without it. I started with art classes and dance classes and music classes when I was not even 5 years old. So I've had all of the arts in my life since I was little.
Why should a student join your art class?
Well, I think art is pretty fun. I think it's so much more than just learning how to make a beautiful picture or make something attractive and interesting to look at. There's a multiple problem solving. And I think one of the biggest things that the arts share is that it creates personal meaning, creative problem solving, and direct application to the world around us. And like most things in life, we realize that there are multiple right answers, and I think that art teaches us that there's multiple right answers to solutions.
Dance, because in this era of making healthy choices, dance is an easy way to add athleticism, elements of stretching, and good mental health and body awareness to your daily routine.
So what is your opinion on the world advancing in technology and that STEM does not include the arts anymore?
Well, it's STEAM, because the arts are deeply a part of it. If you think about the highest levels of human achievement, you can't really separate the arts from it. And art plays such an important role, vital role into all kinds of innovations. Think about how often you look at a screen in your life and how often we look at images. The presence of screens and images in our life is only going to get more and more and more. And so I think that visual literacy is equally important as actual literacy.
Well, I could go on a long time about this. It almost seems impossible to me to have science, technology, engineering, and math without the arts, because that part of your brain becomes alive and opens up with the arts. It's coordination, it's awareness, it's creativity, it's all the elements that actually ride right along with STEM.
Would you say that our school offers a large variety of support of the arts, or do you feel it could improve?
Well, I think there's always room for growth. I'm always trying to better myself as a teacher. I like it as students are always trying to better themselves as students and as young people, to learn and experience as much as they possibly can, to grow into the people they want to become. And so our classes are no exception to that. I'm really pleased with what we have here at Dorchester High School. We've got 6 different arts teachers on staff. We've got 2 full-time photography teachers. We've got full-time media arts teachers. We've got drawing and painting and art 1 classes, sculpture 1 classes, IB art, AP art history classes. And so there's a very rich wealth of opportunities for the visual arts department. And then our performing arts classes are killing it as well. And so I hope you get an opportunity to go in and see what the magic that's happening in those performing arts classes.
We do actually offer a wide variety of the arts, and in fact, just the other day I was thinking to myself, what a fantastic district we have, and most especially for Dorchester High School, because we offer dance and piano and theater, and we have photography, and we have 3D art, and we have all these wonderful things that our students can take, open and available to them free of charge here in a public school with a professional with professional teachers behind everything. So I think that we have a very excellent program here.
If you could change one thing about the way the art program is at our school, what would you change?
Again, it's that growth mindset. I mean, we really do have a wonderful environment here. We've got some beautiful facilities. The administrative team here is really supportive in allowing us a pretty healthy operating budget. They're encouraging of opportunities, but that growth mindset of always wanting to grow and improve is important. And one of the things that I hope to provide is more opportunities for our students and our staff.
I think I would change a few things. One, I would change the involvement and/or understanding, respect, and attention of our student body that is not involved in the arts. Maybe opening awareness of what we do, maybe opening our arms to bringing them in, maybe recruiting more, but on the other hand, monetarily, we do need a little bit more financial support for what we do so that we can continue to keep our program excellent and at the top status of this district and other counties and districts in the state.
As we grow closer and closer to winter break, the excitement for the holidays is rising. But keep in mind that our second quarter report cards come out on January 29th.
Make sure you're keeping those grades up so you can relax this holiday break.
On the note of relaxing, we've noticed many of our Patriots have been stressed about upcoming exams, midterms, and everyday work.
So, just for you, here are some tips and tricks to help keep you calm.
My name is Miss Berkeley. I am the AP psychology teacher as well as teach a CP elective class as well as U.S. history. I do understand that everybody has homework when they get home from school, but the biggest part about the evenings is having your me time. Me time is so big in decompressing that stress. That me time can be spent however. I love meditation. I think meditation's great and meditation's different for everybody. Meditation is where you're just clearing your mind for a few minutes. Some people do it up to an hour. Things that I have learned, the biggest thing I've seen is being able to have someone you can talk to, and if that's not someone specific, using a journal, writing down kind of what your thoughts are, and then immediately throwing it away. So just to start your morning off better is definitely setting an alarm clock that you know you're going to respond to, because whenever you wake up late, that's obviously going to start your day wrong. So getting a good night of sleep so you can wake up at an appropriate time that works for you, and then allowing yourself that time in the morning to kind of de-stress by not rushing around, not figuring out where your homework is. Are you going to eat breakfast? So giving yourself that amount of time that makes it work for you in the mornings.
Hi Patriots! Today we're going to go around the school and talk about our leadership program with Miss Deering and other students in leadership.
I wanted to become a leadership teacher because I think that education is a lot more than just content. I love teaching social studies, but I also think that character development is really important, and I'm really involved in planning. I like doing things. Having like that action-based part of teaching and building that relationships with students is really important to me. So leadership just seemed like the perfect role for me as a person and as a teacher. I love getting to meet students that I wouldn't necessarily know. I also really like to see students grow in their leadership skills. Some people come to me and they're super embarrassed to talk, or they don't want to speak in front of others or plan events, or they're very good leaders, but they don't feel very confident in their abilities, and just watching them grow as people makes me happy. We are currently working on a free book fair that we are going to throw for a local elementary school. We have hundreds of books that have been donated at this point, and we're just trying to find a school that wants us to give them out to them. We have done some research, and we found that a lot of our kids in our area are not at reading level by the time they hit 3rd grade, and we feel like providing them with books for free gets those books in the home, and hopefully people will start reading to them and their literacy level will go up.
I want to join leadership because I like how they do a lot of things around school and out of school to help the community. Our current project is we do this little book thing for the little kids. We have to hide books at parks and stuff, and then if they find it, they get a free book, and then they supposed to send a picture to Miss Daring, and then after they're finished reading the book, supposed to get the book back so we can hide it again for another student.
Thank you for watching, Patriots, and I'll see you again.
Thankfully, today is the last day before break, where we could all relax and just chill.
Great to hear that all of our Patriots are looking forward to the upcoming break.
From the New Show crew to you, happy holidays and see you guys next year.